Today's going to be a very short video. Just going to show you how to disassemble, clean, and put back together that BX25 magazine for your Ruger 1022. If you're ever nervous or worried about taking these apart and you're afraid of springs popping out, things like that, you've got nothing to fear. I'll show you how easy it is. All you need is a 3/32 Allen head, or if you have those six-sided, those hex bit drill bits, the 3/32 hex bit is all you need. There's two screws. These come apart real easy. This one takes a little bit of turning. It's a short screw, but it's threaded the entire way, so it takes a little bit to get that one out. We'll pull this aside. It's a short little screw. This screw is actually longer, this bottom screw, but it's only threaded into the nut on the other side of the magazine body. It's kind of a short amount of turning, but come on, it's right there. All right, you get the idea. It comes right out. All right, so we'll remove this, what I call the top piece. Remove that top piece. Inside, you've got this little spring coil. You've got the follower, and you have these feed lips up on top. Just take the little spring, we'll just pinch it, and just lift it straight out. You see the follower just fell down. This little coil string is not going to come unwound. We'll set that aside. You'll see you've got your follower that runs in the groove here. That lifts right out. And then these feed lips just kind of rock off the top. We're going to take some hops number 9, some Q-tips. We'll clean this up. You don't want to scour it. We don't want to oil it. Don't want to grease it. We'll just take some cleaning patches, clean up that hops number 9. When we're done, we'll put it all back together. Okay, so we have that follower out. I'm just going to get a little hops number 9 on that Q-tip. I'm just going to kind of rub this, get all that carbon off of there. And shooting 22s, you're going to get a lot of carbon no matter what you're doing. On this feed lips, and there's that spring retainer. We're going to get this just kind of cleaned up a little bit. The front part here is kind of nasty. Just going to kind of clean all that carbon off. You can kind of see how quickly this thing turned black. That hops number 9 is just going to break down that carbon. Get that all cleaned up. And then once we're done, I'm just going to take a couple of cleaning patches and just kind of wipe everything down. Now that's all cleaned off, we'll wipe this up. We'll get it put back together. After a little bit of work with some Q-tips and hops number 9, we cleaned up all the carbon. Like I said, only took a couple of Q-tips and a couple of cleaning patches, mostly just to kind of get any kind of dust or debris out of that follower groove. Clean both sides, get any kind of dust out of there. We're ready to be put back together. All right, so we're going to put this back together. Make sure your spring is oriented so it's coiled clockwise. This is going to go over that peg on that follower, and this little, it looks like a this little pin is going to go into that retainer. So we're going to set it on top. Just pull out just a little bit of spring. It'll slip right through that groove. You see it's retained. It's really nothing to it. I probably had my hands in the way, but you'll see just now that that's on there, it's pretty much all put back together. We'll put the two halves back on and we're good to go. Take the short screw, put the short screw in the top hole. This one's the one that was threaded the whole way. So this takes a little bit more turning, a little more twisting. And once we get this all in, we'll snug it up. And there we are. You can see those feed lips are clean, that follower is nice and clean. We're all put back together and it didn't take no time at all. No special tools, no real skill. Good luck, keep them clean.